When it comes to gardening, timing is everything. You can have the richest soil, the perfect raised bed, and even the best seed varieties. But if you plant the wrong crop at the wrong time, you're setting yourself up for failure. Seeds won't sprout. Seedlings may bolt too early, or worse, you'll get a garden full of leaves with no real harvest. That's why in this video, I'm cutting through the guesswork and showing you exactly which crops to plant this month for the biggest harvest possible. No wasted seeds, no wasted effort. First, let's start with leafy greens. As the temperatures begin to dip and the nights cool down, crops like spinach, kale, and lettuce thrive. They love shorter days and cooler nights because it reduces the risk of bolting and keeps their leaves tender and full of flavor. Spinach in particular is a powerhouse for fall planting. Just tuck the seeds half an inch deep, water consistently, and you'll be harvesting crisp leaves within a month. Kale, on the other hand, actually gets sweeter after a light frost, so planting now sets you up for a harvest that not only lasts but tastes incredible. Next up, the root crops. If you've got carrots, radishes, or beets waiting in your seed stash, now is their moment. These crops are surprisingly forgiving in cooler soil, and their growth is fueled by consistent moisture. Radishes especially are the sprinters of the garden world. You can go from seed to harvest in under 30 days. Carrots take a bit longer, but with the cooler soil, they develop deeper, richer flavors and a really nice crunch. The trick is keeping the soil consistently moist until they sprout. So, don't let those shallow seeds dry out. Now let's talk about the brassicas, your broccoli, cabbage, and cauliflower. These are the crops that can turn an average fall garden into something extraordinary. Plant them now, and you'll get dense, nutrient-packed heads just in time for the cool season harvest. Broccoli especially benefits from steady cool weather, producing tighter, more flavorful heads than if planted in heat. The key is to transplant healthy seedlings rather than direct seeding them, since, honestly, they need a strong head start before the nights get too cold. And of course, we can't forget garlic. If there's one crop that rewards patience like no other, it's garlic. Planting in this window allows the bulbs to establish roots before winter, then burst with growth come spring. By early summer, you'll be pulling massive, flavorful bulbs from the ground. Simply break apart the cloves, plant them pointy side up about 2 inches deep, and let nature handle the rest. Garlic is low maintenance, high reward, and nothing beats the flavor of homegrown bulbs. But planting isn't just about seeds, it's about feeding the soil. That's where cover crops come in. Crops like crimson clover or winter rye are unsung heroes in the garden. They don't give you an immediate harvest, but they supercharge your soil by fixing nitrogen, improving structure, and suppressing weeds for next season. Think of it as planting for the future, because while you enjoy your radishes and spinach now, your cover crops are preparing next year's bounty. Now here's the secret most gardeners overlook, the formulas. Leafy crops love nitrogen, so mix 2 tablespoons of fish emulsion into a gallon of water and feed them every 10 days. Root crops like carrots and beets crave phosphorus, so a bone meal solution will help them form strong full roots. And garlic, it benefits from compost-rich soil with steady moisture. Get these feedings right, and you'll see healthier plants, bigger yields, and a harvest that comes weeks earlier than guessing gardeners. So, if you've been frustrated with wasted seeds, empty beds, or weak crops, it's not you, it's your timing. By focusing on these exact crops this month and pairing them with the right feeding formulas, you'll set yourself up for a garden that not only survives, but thrives. And here's your call to action. If this guide helped you, don't let it stop here. Subscribe to Soil and Crop Central, hit that bell icon for weekly gardening secrets, and share this video with a friend who always complains about failed harvests. Together, let's stop guessing and start growing with precision. Because gardening success isn't about luck, it's about planting the right seeds at the right time. And this month, now you know exactly which ones to choose.